One of the most interesting aspects of this week's episode of Industry that came out is this idea that there is a social contract that's been provided more so explicitly to people who are boomers, Gen X, and millennials, that the more success you have, the worse you can behave towards others. Rishi is really a prime example of that, and he calls it himself when talking to Eric during this episode, but the only reason that his behavior is really going noticed is because his performance as part of the trading desk has not been great and his risk is quite high. But other than that, Rishi's been behaving the same way for apparently 15 years. And Eric's behavior is not exactly better, which leaves us in this really interesting space with a lot of open questions around who gets called out and who doesn't. Because the truth is that people who hold higher levels of institutionalized power, which in this case would be Eric compared to Rishi, have more protection. And to that end, something that I really want to call out, because as you'll notice, I specifically said that people who are boomers, Gen X, and millennials get these sort of social contracts more explicitly stated to them. But the truth is, we can never get rid of the type of behavior that Eric and Rishi convey, because there will always be someone lower on the totem pole who believes that it's their right to treat others just as badly. And I think Yasmin is actually a great example because her behavior towards Venetia in season 2 was a direct reflection of how Kenny treated her. And she felt as though her time had come to be able to convey kind of bad behavior that she had also had done to her. So I guess the question is, if we didn't have people like Venetia, could we ever end these cycles of bad behavior that trickle down from generation to generation in the workplace? Let me know what your thoughts are, because I'm not sure.